Okay. Is this thing live? Let me know if you can hear me, everybody. It's been a while since I tried this. Seen a lot of dead airs. Late and gay, dead air. I don't know if that's a meme. Okay. I went and checked for myself. You're not gonna get one over on me. Soy voice. That's right. I can't help it. So, I woke up at about 5 o'clock after a nice long nap. I've been working extra hard on this documentary. And what did I see in my feed? Well, I didn't actually see it. So, Danknet, the good guy, makes good YouTube videos, had tweeted out something, some quote tweet from Ian Miles Chong to Keemstar. Now, I'm blocked by both of these people, so I had to open up a private window. And what did I find? But an article written by Ian Miles Chong called Internet Blood Sports, the pay-for-play troll army terrorizing the internet. Oh my god. He found out that we're all paid in Coach Coin to harass people. It's just simply amazing. I can't believe it took him this long to figure it out. I began reading this article, and I immediately knew that this was something I was going to have to do live, which is a bit of a problem because I think I might be dyslexic. But we're going to give it a try anyway. We're going to give it that old college try. Now, let's see here. I'm going to put the link in the chat in case anybody wants to follow along. This is an archive link, so Ian doesn't get any clicks on the shitty website he runs. This article so far, I think I've read about half of it, is it's just incredibly inaccurate. It's just a fucking fantasy. But I'm eager to see how he tries to justify the swatting. Why was I blocked by Keem? Because I told him I called him a poor angel baby for having to play video games for a living, so he blocked me. Everybody said he'd unblock me after like a day, but he didn't. I don't really care. Now, since I'm bad at reading, I decided to pour myself a nice whiskey. I'm sure that'll help. Let me mute myself while I take a drink so I'm not incredibly disgusting. All right. Okay. Maybe I should turn my camera off so I don't get doxxed here. That's better. Oh, you can see my beautiful avatar now. That really adds the effect. I'd use OBS to pull this article up, but my upload speed's like a 0.5. It's like a literal potato, so it's not really an option here. So let's get started with this this wonderful article. Now, some of this embarrassing reading is going to be because I'm borderline dyslexic, and the rest of it's going to be because Ian writes like a fucking child. But he starts out, imagine having your entire life turned upside down and inside out and systematically dismantled by a powerful force, freed from the individual's burden of a sense of responsibility. Thousands of people coming together in one place and for one purpose, to figure out how to get you. You're probably imagining losing your job, your reputation, even personal relationships. No, I'm imagining how pathetic the person is who's writing this article. Jesus fucking Christ. This is a guy who I guess, made his name being anti-Gamergate, then coming over to Gamergate, and now he's doing the same shit that Sargon did a while back. He's claiming this horrible alt-right troll army's coming after him to destroy his life. This is simply amazing. Anyways, let's continue. That's exactly what happened to me, and it all happened in the span of a week. Everyone and everything is fair game in internet blood sports, a sickening internet phenomenon that happened when unscrupulous Springer-esque internet entertainers discovered that there's serious money to be made in pandering to schadenfreude-seeking sociopaths on relatively unmoderated live streaming platforms. I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep my composure here and add a little bit of personality to this article, but it's just so it's so absurd. Their standing lynch mob armies can field thousands of trolls at any given time. Targets are chosen more or less at random. The targets of IBS made themselves. I don't know if anybody remembers, but the people who made asses of themselves on IBS basically came on and lied, got exposed for lying, or just made an ass out of themselves, and people mocked them for a couple days, and that's about it. Now, the reason Ian is getting this huge mob of people is because of just the scope and magnitude of the dumb shit he did. I'll see if he addresses this in the article. If not, I mean, I'm sure I'll have to add, what the real events were. Documenting the history and psychology of IBS is beyond the scope of this article. Oh, don't worry, Ian. You could have waited a little while. I got a video coming out that's going to help with that. This is the story of how I came to be associated with internet blood sports, current figureheads, and how he leveraged his troll army. how he leveraged his troll army against me when our relationship turned sour. The founding of Hypebreak. I chanced into meeting Andy Worski in September of 2017, then a disgraced YouTuber who had set his nipples on fire while live streaming on YouTube several months ago after I had been let go, along with everyone else from Milo Yiannopoulos is Dangerous. All right, now we've got our first big problem here. I chanced into meeting Andy Worski in September of 2017. Now, that's just blatantly false. So, first off, Ian Miles Chong met Andy Worski, let's see, I pulled it up here. The first stream I could find just off the bat was in May 18th of 2017. And Andy didn't start burning his nipples. He didn't burn his nipples until July 8th of 2018. So even if he made a mistake in his years, we know that's not true. He was also on several kumites with Ian Miles Chong. So even if he didn't get it wrong by a year when Andy burned his nipples, he was still lying. He's known Worski for forever. They were both part of the skeptic group when it could actually make some money. Okay, let's continue here. Worski himself had more or less been disavowed by all his friends for his participation in internet blood sports and engagement with members of the alt-right. Oh, losing all your skeptic friends, it's a big loss there. During our talk, we eventually came to agree that a YouTube games journalism collaboration would be a chance for both of us to rise like a phoenix from the ashes and make a name for ourselves. Hypebreak was born. Andy Worski rises like a retarded phoenix from the ashes, but Ian Miles Chong has destroyed everything he's ever touched. But you can find that out in Andy's video. And a games journalism collaboration on YouTube for a chance at success. Talk about a saturated market. I mean, what the chances of being successful at making a games journalism channel on YouTube are about the same as making a Let's Play channel of, I don't know, Minecraft on YouTube. Following my creation of the channel, I gave it the name and registered the related domains. Our first week of churning out videos were without pay until we built enough content and subscribers to meet YouTube's qualification for monetization. Now, I'm pretty sure Andy showed his PayPal and showed that he was paying Ian Miles Chong with the proceeds from his live streams at the time. I could be wrong about that, but right now I think he just backcharged Ian something like $1,500, $2,000 on PayPal that's sitting in escrow because he was paying him as an employee. So there's another one. There's another lie for you. Our initial videos had fewer than 1,000 views, but my persistent personal efforts to drive the channel's content allowed me to deliver videos that averaged at above 10,000 views to upwards of 100,000 views by year's end. So the reason he was getting these big views was because he was basically spamming PewDiePie videos, really garbage, like boomer tier PewDiePie video. I think one of them, the one that I saw, I mean, I couldn't watch this channel to begin with because it had Ian Miles Chong. It was the unlimited salt between PewDiePie and Ben Shapiro. Oh, look, I see. I got a nice super chat there in chat. My Ebits says, "You're being a big bully jerk to little Chungus." Ooh, well, thank you. Thank you for keeping me going and my great content of researching these insane people on the internet. It's hard research, you know. It's hard research watching idiots burn themselves down for 8 hours a day. I guess I should read a little bit of the live chat too. Wouldn't want to be too much of a Scheckelmeister here. Donga Doc, yeah, it's coming, guys. It's coming. We're all paid trolls. That's right. Yes, we are. When is the Donga Kino Toad? It's coming. There's a lot to go through. I should probably switch away from live chat too. It's bad news. Get Leo on. Leo is Gamergate. Well, if Leo's listening, yeah, he can come on when I'm done reading this, because I know he has a lot to say about Ian Miles Chong. Isaac Cruz for $2. I sent you 71 pictures of Thanos. Please respond. I did respond. Oh boy. This stream is just going great. What's your secret to not end game 2? Jesus Christ. Andy also advertised Hype Break, so the accounts. Yeah, Andy did. He did a lot to build up Hype Break. That's right. Thanks for the $5, HH. Grade Runner Tonka built your entire channel, Toad. Well, I think he's gonna be sorry about that after this documentary drops. All right, let's get back to this article. Where was I? Sorry, I'm getting a little bit drunk here on this 8-year-old Lagavulin. It's lovely scotch. While Worski contributed little to the channel, he did promise to bring in a source of revenue through a YouTube MCN channel, a multi-channel network that would guarantee Hype Break better ads and even sponsorships. Oh, I see you over there in chat. LOL, Toad can't English. I'm reading an article written by a Mongolian, so why don't you bear that in mind? And although he signed up Hype Break to the MCN, I would eventually learn from its manager that he did so under his own name and falsely referred to me merely as someone under his employ. Maybe, I don't know, Ian, maybe because he was paying you every single day. Thankfully, the content I had created in Hype Break's YouTube AdSense receipts directed to my account and the